RECAPCHarlie Adelson testifies about Dan Markel. Will continue in the morning. Charlie Adelson, Fort Lauderdale periodontist accused of orchestrating 2014 hit on Tallahassee law professor Dan Markel, takes witness stand this morning, testifying in his own defense that he was coerced by S and that he was not involved in the decision to take stand. A potentially dangerous move for any defendant. Means Markel will go public with his story for the first time since he was shot July 18, 2014, in garage of his Trescott Drive home. He will undoubtedly face scorching cross-examination by prosecutors who have been pursuing him for a long time. Adelson is charged with first-degree conspiracy and solicitation in the killing of Markel, a 41-year-old attorney and legal expert at Florida State University. Scroll through for updates throughout the day. The defense called their final witness on the morning of the sixth trial, Charlie Adelson, for first time since Dan Markel's. He had the chance to share his side of story publicly. Charlie, let's start with the most important question. Did you cause Dan Markel's death? His lawyer, Danial Rashbaum, asked. Rashbaum then asked him how he felt. I am really nervous. My whole life depends on it, Adelson replied. The interrogation started from the beginning. Adelson told the jury about his hometown, where he went to college, what his job is and what it entails. He started moonlighting in dental school and worked in various dental offices where he entered to perform surgery. He eventually went to 3,035 different dental offices, then moved into his Fort Lauderdale home in 2006. I never turned down a job, Adelson said. Adelson said the offices he works at will usually write him a check to pay him, but at times he would pay cash for materials, which he said were expensive and could cost hundreds or thousands of dollars. For his dentist friends, that was when I really did good. He expressed that loved collecting cash. Practice he started as a child when received one allowance each week. I've worked my whole life to get to where I am, he said. He said 2013, 2014 and 2015 were his best financial years. Rashbaum then moved on to talk about Adelson's family. It was not unusual for Adelson to call his mother at least once a day, sometimes several times a day. She said she didn't feel like mother was involved in her life the way sister Wendi Adelson was. Markel and Adelson first met when Markel was in town and they all had a deli lunch. He looked like Wendy's other boyfriends. I didn't have much in common with him. He said he never hung out with Markel very much and only visited Tallahassee when Markel married Wendi and for the birth of their son. Wendi never complained about the violence or that she didn't feel like she was in danger or that Markel was a bad father. During the divorce, Adelson said her mother was upset because Wendi was upset. It was almost like a game of telephone. He said, head vent to M.